Hello, Virgos. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. So I've already started this reading, had a little user error, and I stopped the video instead of paused it. And so I need to start over. And so I'm going to jump right in. I've already thrown present energies. I haven't even seen what's hidden or in the outcome. So let's get to this reading because you're not going to want to miss this. The overall energy of this reading is the Ace of Swords. New energy, new insights, epiphanies, clarity. This feels like truth coming out, people seeing things clearly, and it feels like you've been waiting for this. So I asked what this clarity is about, what this Ace of Swords is about, and I got the Queen of Wands with her back turned and the Three of Swords reversed. This is your energy. You are embodying at this time the energy of the Queen of Wands, and it looks like with your back turned, you're not talking to, you're not in communication with someone who created a brutal ending, betrayal, heartbreak. And it looks like you've been healing. It feels like also this Ace of Swords energy is also very healing. It helps you remove the last swords from your heart space, having this truth revealed. The truth, I asked what this truth is, and I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and Five of Pentacles reverse. The truth is coming out around somebody who tried to create an ending for you where you couldn't move on, where you couldn't support yourself. That someone tried to create an ending for you. They didn't want you to be able to move on. It feels like they tried to affect your finances. They not only did they want to abandon you and make it impossible for you to move on, but they wanted everyone else to also abandon you. They wanted you in poverty. They wanted you broken, is what I'm getting. So I asked further who this was, who was trying to stop. And I got Six of Cups, Five of Cups reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Devil card reversed. This is someone from your past that treated you as less than, felt very comfortable, this is you in the canal, cold, lower, harder to move around, and it feels like trying to get this person to care that you are unhappy. And it feels like this person's like, no, this is right where I want you. What's wrong with you that you can't perceive this as good and loving? It feels like there's a lot of emotional manipulation that went on. It looks like you've healed a lot from this. Three of Swords in reverse. So you've done a lot of this healing. You've grieved, processed the grief, the emotions. Devil reversed, you recognize that this person is toxic. You might have been in a codependent relationship with this person, some type of trauma bond with this person, and it feels like you've healed so much. I think what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords, the light of this, is how someone really tried to create a very painful ending for you. tried to make it hurt as much as possible so you can't go on, tried to purposely create blocks for you. This is karma that they created, trying to interfere with your life, trying to make it impossible for you to move on and that's coming out. With the Ace of Swords, this information is coming out. Who is telling this truth? Where's this Ace of Swords coming from? Ten of Wands, Three of Wands reversed, Chariot, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone's unburdening themselves. This doesn't feel like you. This feels like someone's unburdening themselves. It's a timing issue. Someone's making a move. They're unburdening themselves, and it feels like it's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's saying something. This is someone that has some financial issues. They're not feeling stable. They're not feeling secure. They're more worried with their appearance, how people perceive them, than the reality of who they are and how they show up. This person's feeling very insecure. They've had it. Tower on the bottom of the deck. It does feel like this person, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, feels like they're trying to create a tower for the person who tried to stop you, who did create heartbreak, regret, disappointment. So it feels like there's someone else that this person has been dealing with. And it feels like it doesn't feel like you. Someone's letting it rip, letting the truth come out. Oh, okay. This might be a lover. If this person who broke your heart was romantic relationship, a love relationship, that there's been a breakup, you've healed from, they didn't want you to move on from it. This feels like someone that's come after, someone they've dated since, who is letting it all come out. This person is not wanting to carry the burdens of this person, of this relationship. It feels like this person sold a bill of goods, created a fog of confusion for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Said, we're the best, it's you and me, look at us, we're the best. So it looks like there was a couple. It looks like it was very public, very showy. I get the feeling that, like I said, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is not grounded and stable and secure and abundant. This person gives off the appearance of stability, security, and abundance, but they're more concerned with how they appear and not the reality of the situation. And so I get the feeling that the Queen of Pentacles in reverse got sold a bill of goods by your ex. A fog of confusion, love bombing, that's what this is. And it feels like this person said a lot publicly, was just This is it. This is my one. That there's a lot about being seen and being seen as loved and being in that. There's something very public about this. And then lovers reversed and there's a breakup. So it feels like there's been a breakup, and we all know how your ex creates breakups. Betrayal, heartbreak, wants to leave the people that they break up with devastated, so they can't move on. It feels egoic. You'll never have a joy again, so I'll always... This person's delusional, trying to control people's lives. Your ex is who I'm tuned into. So what I'm getting at is the same thing that happened to you, or something very similar. This person, your ex, repeated that pattern with someone else, and they're not going away quietly. Feels like they are speaking up, speaking out. All right, let's look at what's hidden, Virgo. We have Fool card, 8 of Swords, 3 of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Wow, that's a lot of reversals. You feel like you have access. It feels like you've already done this Fool card, started a new beginning, a new cycle. I love that this, usually the original image of the Fool card, there's a little white dog here, innocence, but you've got this fox here. There's something very clever about how you've created this new beginning for yourself, Virgo. It's a bit magical. It feels like you've moved on, you've healed. Eight of Swords. There's some there, but there's okay. So what? Where do I get in? Where do I start the story? I feel like what's hidden here, what I'm tuned into, is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, someone who dated your ex after you. For some of you, there's might be a little bit of a overhang between the time. Like this might have been a third party, but you wouldn't be hearing it here first. What I'm getting here is that you started a new cycle. You didn't adhere to what your ex wanted for you. You healed. You are healing. You're moving on. So as you've moved on from this person, or from your ex, this, I'll just call third party. It's so much easier to have Queen of Pentacles in reverse every time. We'll just call third party. It feels like they got love bombed, and they were really taken in by... This ex feels like a bit of a player. There was a timing issue involved as well. And it feels like this third party is furious. They got. They were hoodwinked by a player. They weren't in their intuition. I get this feeling that this third party thought that this was their happily ever after. But it wasn't, because they weren't tuned into their intuition. They were trying to force something to happen. Your ex is really good at creating illusions, delusions that keep people hooked in even though they can't deliver. There's something here also, it feels irritating that you just walked away. I think part of the plan of discarding you was to keep you trapped and unable to move on. It feels like this person, it feels like this third party might be, I don't know if they're coming to you or if they're spreading it out into the public. Who's the third party sharing these truths with? Justice reverse, Virgo card, Hermit reversed, Page of Wands reversed. So you're showing up in this reading. You're not isolated though. It feels like you've learned from what you've gone through. You've learned from this injustice. And they're showing up kind of butthurt in their emotions, in their negative feelings. They want to they want to punish your ex by talking about this injustice. It feels immature. It feels fiery. This person feels reactive. I get the feeling that for some of you, this third party participated in your discard, maybe enjoyed it, felt justified in this treatment of you, wanted you decimated because it made them feel secure and safe that your ex hates you this much. That's what they were thinking, like that they're willing to do. So that made them feel safe in their relationship. But that's not. Hate and punishment is attachment, emotional attachment. If this person was healed and detached from an ex, so there's something about this third party. It feels like they know about this heartbreak, purposefully trying to get everybody to abandon you, trying to financially affect you so you can't move on. It feels like this person is sharing more information, telling about these injustices. Okay, what's the other part of the message? Nine of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups. Someone is getting out of a comfort zone. They don't want to fight. So this person, I don't feel like they want to fight. They're not trying to keep you stuck. I think this person's trying to take their power back by speaking the truth. They don't want to fight. This is a little, this feels like they might be trying to gloss over their part in treating you cruelly. This person might be so focused on the hurt that their ex has caused them that they want to distance themselves like they didn't take part in it, but they're trying to take your ex down. And there's a little virtue signaling here that I'm getting. Like, I didn't know, and I would never have, because it feels like this person's getting the same treatment that you got. Devastation. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And it feels like, yeah, This is so interesting. I'm getting so much. I know this is a general reading, but it feels like truth is coming out. I don't know if for some of you, this person might be coming to you. For some people, it feels like this person is just telling everybody who will hear. Maybe social media for some of you. I don't know how this is going to manifest in your 3D, but it feels like you have this detached indifference energy because you've healed and moved on. All right, let's look at the advice and outcome. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. All right. You have moved on. You are moving on. It feels like you are moving away, focused on a path that has nothing to do with this person. It feels like with Eight of Wands, you're making so much progress in moving on, moving forward. You're cultivating what you prefer as you go forward. It feels like you're very aligned with what you want. You're not split in your energy and you're focusing on some direction. All your arrows are pointed in the same direction, so it feels like you're in a flow state. That's fantastic. That feels really good. Okay, what do we need to know? Anything else that would be helpful about this, that would help us guide us through? King of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. King of Swords reverse, and it plopped down on the cards, the messages that were around the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So your ex is a good liar, very deceptive, controls the narrative. And so I feel like what this third party is going to say is that I was hoodwinked. I was told a lot of lies about you that I believed were true. And now this person is creating a web of lies about the third party. And it feels like they're losing it because they know, because they've partaken in this activity. So they know what this person is doing to them. This person feels very infuriated. Very infuriated. All right, what are the other messages? All right, just so you can, for those of you who want to see what I'm translating, we've got the Emperor, Judgment, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's a need to take the lead here, to lead yourself. And again, with your back turned, with the Emperor's back turned, it feels like lead yourself out of this, leave it alone. It feels like if you hear about this, if this person tells you something, it doesn't feel like you're going to get involved. It feels like you are focusing on your future and headed in that direction. There's a need for you to focus on and leave this behind you. You have a calling. Yeah. You're leading yourself. That's what all this pentacle, there's something you're creating, something you're very passionate about. You're leading yourself, an awakening. It doesn't feel like these people really could understand you having a calling. that you're not interested in this drama, that this is kind of old news, that it's lessons. It feels like you've already learned this lesson. And so someone's trying to come in and get you back in. Feels like the third party might be trying to get you, like both of us can be on the same page. It feels like you've moved on from this. I mean, I get where there's, you definitely can understand what this person's going through. I think there's a blind spot in this third party and lack of recognition that they were an active participant in trying to discard you, trying to make it impossible for you to move on. And that's why this is karmic. Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is a lesson, not for you. You've already learned this lesson. This is the third party, their lesson. They're receiving karma. They tried to replace you, switch places, destiny swap, make it impossible for you to go on. They loved the lies because it fit their narrative and fit what they wanted. They're in lesson. They're receiving karma. What you put out, you get back. And what I'm getting is you don't want to get in the way of their learning their lesson. It feels like a bit detaching from this energy, being careful about what you invest in and who you invest in with your time, your focus, your thoughts. And I feel like this person might not really be able to perceive that this is a lesson, that this is karmic, that why things are halted, why this didn't go the way they wanted is because it wasn't done above board. I'm not seeing love. That this person did not build a relationship built on love and care and respect. They built this relationship on on making you miserable, on breaking your heart, on making it so you can't move on purposely trying to create a story so nobody would help you, so you would be abandoned. And so if this person does come to you directly, it feels like this person might be not really it's kind of the audacity. That's what this feels like. This person has a lot of audacity if they're blind to their part and they can't see why this is happening to them. And it feels like there's just a lot of reactivity and this person isn't going away to heal like you did and heal from this and heal from the toxicity. This person wants to take their power back by taking your ex down. And it feels like this person's willing to burn up their own life. Jeez. To take this person down. So this is about power, toxic ways of trying to take your power back. Totally, this does make sense in that on the 12th, Wednesday, February 12th, we have full moon in Leo. So power dynamics are being at play. How do we take our power back? How do we feel empowered? This person and your ex feels like they take their power by hurting others. They feel empowered by making others, pushing them down, trying to make it so that you can't move on, that controlling your narrative and getting everyone to abandon you. They feel powerful in doing that. And so with the full moon coming up, it feels like we are being invited to new ways of getting getting your power back, of taking your power back, of being empowered without needing to punish and diminish others so you can be confident and powerful. All right. Feels like a good spot to end here. All right. Hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.